Welcome to King Poe Myers, and here's your Sunday book review. Now, just last night, I was able to finish Book 4 of Stephen King's Wizard in Glass. This is the fourth installment in the Dark Tower series, the fourth out of 7 books. I really love this book. For me, the first 2 stories of the Dark Tower are absolutely outstanding. Book 3 was a little bit more difficult for me to read. I felt like I have no problem with the story slowing down. I don't need action sequences every 5 seconds, but I need this build up for whatever is happening to eventually go somewhere. And I felt like with Wastelands, it was very tough for me because I was just starting to get bored with it. The last 150 pages, the Wastelands really picks up and kind of saved the book for me. Then we come to Wizards in Glass. Now, this book is very unique because it's actually a prequel. I actually have some fellow Stephen King fans who told me to read this book first or second. I am of the firm mindset, read everything in the publication order, despite the fact that it's a prequel. Now, Wizard in Glass talks about really what we as the readers going on this journey to the Dark Tower have been wondering about. Roland's backstory, how he became a gunslinger, the people that he was with at the time. We get all of that answered for us, at least in my opinion. Roland, from the very beginning, we see him become a gunslinger after defeating his mentor, Court. We see him have a true heartbreak when he finds out that his mother's been having an affair with his father, and the father kind of sends him and 2 of his companions away just to kind of get them out of the city, kind of let things die down. They go to this other city, very far away, and it's about really their adventure there. We see Roland fall in love with someone that he cannot be with under any circumstances, but they fall in love regardless. And the entire story of Wizard in Glass is really just one big build-up. There isn't action in this book until the very end. And I won't say who, what, or why, or how, but it's just a steady progression that you're constantly going through, like what's gonna happen next. And the world that King is creating, these characters you're really starting to feel for, and I felt like I was there. Like I was truly mesmerized by this world. And then finally, when that snap happens and everything kind of happens all at once, it makes everything worth it. It makes all of that build up and drama worth it. Wastelands, like I said, I felt like a lot of it was needless. It wasn't building up to anything. It just something else kind of happened at the end of Wastelands, which saved the book, but nothing in the Wastelands actually built up to that, for me at least. Wizard in Glass, I would probably put it right next to Drawing of the Three for me. Drawing of the Three is probably my favorite Dark Tower book so far. I have, if you can see, 5, 6, and 7 ready to go right here. I'll probably be reading them sometime after Halloween because I have a ton of horror books I'm going to be reading here until Halloween. But while the first 2 Dark Tower were up here, Wastelands kind of wasn't horrible, but it kind of came back down here. Wizard in Glass shot through the roof, and really just an outstanding read. I cannot recommend it enough. If you're going on my opinion, please read it in the order of the publication. Do not just assume that because it's a prequel, you can read it beforehand. Also, like the first 50 or so pages is actually the ending of what was happening in the Wasteland, so there's also that little spoiler issue. Please let me know what you thought about this book in the comments. It was truly an outstanding journey, and I cannot wait to pick up book 5. Thank you so much.